What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome. Basically, this channel is all about my E91 build and what I'm going to be doing to it, maintenance, mods, or anything like that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and that would be definitely helpful for me. Anyways, onto what the video is really going to be about today. It's going to be, since my first video, if you haven't gone and seen that one, it was a build breakdown of when I just got it, and I wasn't really doing a lot of videos about it. So it was just basically like a feeler for my first time making one of those videos. So go check that out, and we'll go from there. But now I'm going to be making a second video about my build breakdown. So it's just going to be an updated build breakdown. But to start this video off, I'm going to do a cold start because it is very cold here in Texas. As you can see, I'm bundled up. It's around in the 30s right now, so it is cold. But let me get that cold start for you guys. So basically what I'm going to be doing as the car is warming up, I'm just going to be going through the play-by-play of what I have done so far with my car. Let me adjust my camera real quick. And I'm just going to go from the back, and most of these products I have done like my own review over it, and this is just going to be a basic overview. So if you have any more questions, go check out those videos as well, and it will definitely help you out. So we're just going to start off with the front of the car. So I coated out my DRLs and made my halos brighter. I do have my fogs on. If you guys are interested and you do have the 3 LCI or LCI fog, just like the normal mountain M Sport bumper, you can get these. I can purchase these for around $35, and they have been nothing but great for me. No leaking, no anything, and I've had them for around 2 years. Onto the hood, I've done the Carbon Creations hood. Super awesome. Been loving it so far. And I also got these hoods or air scoops. Pretty cool. It's a nice little touch up for the front as well. It makes it pretty aggressive. I like the look of it, and as you can see, no DRLs as my lights are on. They're never on, so it definitely gives it also a different look, and it also modernizes the car a little bit as well. And I'm gonna go underneath the hood. So what I have done underneath the hood here is that I've added, of course, a BMS oil filter cap. I upgraded it to aluminum. It's been awesome. I've had no complaints. I've had it for around 3 weeks now. No issues with that whatsoever. I upgraded to a copper bleed screw, which is definitely awesome for peace of mind. You can get out at your local AutoZone, O'Reilly's, anything like that. It was for $6, and it's still pretty cheap for peace of mind because the plastic bleeder screw will leak with time. And then I upgraded to a M3 strut bar, and I will be getting an ultra racing strut bar to patch that over, so that's awesome. And then I modified my cowl. As you can see, it's an awesome, easy job to still retain that factory look, and you're able to still have those covers right there. Then of course I paired it with BMS cowl filters, and then I also have 82 fast cowl filter covers, so it eliminates dust or rain getting in from the top of the hood, and that's been an awesome product. So that is super cool, so shout out to Richard at 82 fast. I also have gotten the Rev Motorsports silicone intake elbow, and then I also paired it on the inside right here with a charcoal filter and a paint and drop-in. So I haven't really noticed, once I did that so-called mod, I haven't noticed any difference in like horsepower gain or anything like that. It's just I noticed the throttle response, that good stuff, and better, definitely when I installed this one, I got better MPG, so that's also awesome. On to the next update, or next update before I close the hood, is the camber plates. I adjusted my camber plates to the right position, and they do have a good amount of, you know, points right here, so I can adjust it for more camber. I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I may go a little bit lower in the front to match the rear, because it is a little bit lower in the rear than it is the front, but I don't know, because the M Sport bumper that I am going to be putting on the car is going to be a little bit higher, and the lips that they make don't make it lower, so I may make it lower to match sort of the ground clearance on that. So let me close this. And as you can see, if you're going to go to any type of fiberglass or carbon fiber hood, these Aero Catch hood pins have been the best. I've had no issues with them. They don't seize, they don't anything. Like I used to have on my M3, I got like the eBay generic brands, and they seized up immediately, so I made sure to go with the actual Aero Latch ones, and I haven't had an issue with these ever since. But onto the coilovers, I have BC extreme lows because I do have an all-wheel drive, so the all-wheel drive sits around like 2 to 3 inches higher, or 2.5 inches higher in the front than in with the rear wheel drive counterpart. So I have a 6K spring rate in the front and a 12K in the rear, and it rides beautifully. It rides awesome. It's a definitely sportier suspension, and you don't break your back as you're going over bumps, so that's also a plus. And then as you can see, I do have my Hard Motorsports center lock wheels. Let me see if I can show you. So right here is the adapter behind it to get this center lock. So eliminates the studs, eliminates anything. You just attach the adapter and you're good to go. It's easier for mounting and off mounting, and including the wheel and tire combo setup, I believe I'm at 22 pounds, but I will make sure to reweigh that once I take them off and I have the time to do so. But don't quote me on that. That is what I felt from taking off my stock ones compared to these. And then as you can see, there is my M Sport side skirt, and these do fit off of an E90. You don't need an E91 specific side skirt. The only thing that's different is the rear bumper, so you can fit the side skirts, the hood, and the bumper and fenders, and you will be fine. But the only thing, if you're doing the M Sport conversion, is the rear bumper. It needs to be specifically towards an E91. So that's what I have so far on this side. Now I'm going to go towards the back for you guys. As you can see, I also did the rear fog light conversion, which was basically free. You go to any junkyard, you find the switches, and you just take a little plastic piece that's on the inside. I'll maybe do a video on that, guys, to help you out with it, and we can go from there. But I do have the rear fog light conversion as well. I did, so shout out to Nick with Lakeshore Beamers. He hooked me up with this 3D printed rear windshield wiper delete. I still have the functionality if I ever want to put it on, but since I custom made my duckbill, yes, it's all custom made. You can't buy it anywhere. I custom made this myself, and it took a lot of time and effort to make this, but it's very beautiful. So sorry guys, whoever keeps on asking me, I made it. I don't know if I'm going to be making more. It's just it was a lot of work. But since I have my duckbill, I don't get a lot of rain in the back of my windshield, and it's I don't really need the rear windshield as windshield wiper as much, because here in Texas it doesn't really rain that much. But onto the inside, here is my Ultra Racing rear strut bar. This is also has helped me out a lot and a ton with handling. It has, every time I go over bumps, the suspension is tight. It does not move, it does not travel, it does not anything. And I even noticed this before I even put on the strut bars, the front and rear ones. The coilovers made a substantial difference in suspension travel and anything like that. You're always, it doesn't move as you go over bumps, so that was a big plus. But once I mounted the front and rear strut bars, it has been dialed in, and it's been a fun car to drive. And at the end of this video, I will be doing revs for you guys, so you can hear that as well. On to really the interior wise. Let's see here. I have done a Beamland Performance, all swapped for the LED interiors as well as dome lights, so that's awesome. And then my car did not have paddle shifters, but I did do the BMS conversion. So this is a 335i, and I'm still working on, I'm about to purchase a M Sport trim to do the complete swap. And again, of course, I'm still looking for sport seats to do the swap. I already did code out the governor, so it doesn't have that 120 blockage or 130 mile per hour blockage. So it is a legit M Sport conversion. And here is the, you see how below, you don't have, I didn't purchase the whole unit because I didn't think that $100 was worth it. All you just have to do here, like you can see here, on, off, that's for the rear. And then I press this button for the front, and it turns both of them off. So you turn them on, and then press the button again, and then there it is. There's the rear one. And that's it, because I did the back to the steering wheel, so sorry, going off on a tangent. You just connect it to the sport shifter, you feed it through here to the steering wheel, and then you're able to use your paddle shifters. All in all, that's just really the build breakdown. There isn't really much to it. I haven't been spending a lot of money on it besides the M Sport, the legit M Sport body kit. It has been a difficult process from getting all these parts from Germany. If you're expecting to get it done quickly, that's not going to happen unless you're buying reps or you're trying to cut corners, and yeah, it will get quicker. But I don't know about fitment wise. I chose to do everything correctly, and I know that I won't have any fitment issues, especially with the front and rear bumper. They all have been OEM, and the side skirts, I've had no issues with it because it also is OEM. So going on to that, if you guys are expecting to do an M Sport conversion, I would expect, because COVID was a lot of the problem with getting my bumpers. It took around, I purchased it in August, so it took around 7 months to get in. And depending on how fast your paint guy is, and you know how much they have, and then another like month or two or another month basically for painting just to get it in. So for me, it has cost me around 8 months just to get the bumpers in and painted. I was lucky enough to find my M Sport side skirts here on eBay and in my color, so I got lucky with that, and they were in great condition. So if you're expecting to do that conversion, I would expect you to, you know, around 5 to 6 months at minimum, and then close to 9 months for if it's worst case scenario, which I always get worst case scenario, unfortunately. But yeah, that is my build breakdown. I will be posting up videos with my GoPro with driving it, having it on the inside shot and then exterior shot of how it sounds. It does pop a little bit, but I don't really like the popping when it's like super obnoxious and loud. Since I have the the 3-inch ultra quiet resonator from Vibrant and a small little muffler, it is a deep sound, and the pops aren't super loud and annoying, so it's awesome. I would suggest, if you want minimal to no drone on the inside, to pair it with a 135i rear muffler, and that will eliminate everything, because I just have a 3-inch single. But yeah, that is the build breakdown. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot of things because I'm not going to be going over maintenance or anything like that I've done, which is a lot. I've done more maintenance than I have done mods on my car, because that's just the type of person I am. I want a, you know, really solid car for another 12 years. So that's what that's what I have been doing, and I haven't had any issues. It's all been preventative maintenance, has never left me on the side of the road or anything like that. It's just all been my doing, just to get out those parts, because I didn't want to wait for it to fail or do any more damage. So if you have any more questions, please comment down below. I'll do my best to try to get to them as quick as possible. And if you guys haven't followed me yet on Instagram, it is at E91_swaggin, SWAGGIN_wagon. I'll post my Instagram name in the description below, and I will be posting other videos that I've done on also reviews of in-depth of like the carbon hood or my first build breakdown, and you can just see the difference of how my car has looked over the time and what has been updated on my car. But again, I know M Sport bumpers, I'm probably not going to be getting it today. I'll probably be getting it next week, midweek. But again, I'm just wanting to put those bumpers on, and I will be doing numerous parts to those videos. I'll be doing the front bumper as another part, the rear bumper as another part, and then I'll be doing a final before and after shot of my car. So I'll be recording before of how it looked, and then an after shot of the final product. And then finally, the build will be complete with the exterior, but the final car build will never be complete because I have numerous things in stock for this car. So just please stay tuned. And again, if you have not subscribed, please do so. I will be trying to upload content every week, if not 1 to 2 times a week if I can. And let me know what you guys' suggestions are. I will be doing whatever videos you want me to. If you guys suggest a product, and if I can purchase it, I will throw it on the car if I like it or if I want to do it. But again, doesn't hurt. Comment down below if you got what you guys want me to do, and I will see you next time. Be safe out there, and I'll be exiting with a few little exhaust revs.